What's up, YouTube ninjas? What I got here is a cool little toy keyboard. Check this out, man. It's a Blue Man Group toy keyboard based on the Blue Man Group show. And it's got these pods on it that you could use to do stuff with it. Yeah. It's got a volume control, it's got a on-off switch, and it's got a microphone input, which is what I'm using right now. That's why the audio sounds so bad. The microphone input is not that great. And it's got a headphone output, which I'm using to run into my mixer over there, and which is running USB into that thing right there. So yeah, just to give you a rundown of my setup right there. And I just wanted to do a demo of this thing because it's discontinued. It's not it's kind of rare, you know. It's a vintage keyboard, and to be honest with you, I want to give this thing away because it's been sitting in my garage for about 2 years. Nobody's using it, so I figured I'd get into somebody's hands that would use the thing. But before I do, I just want to do a demo, and at the end of the video I'll let you guys know how you can win this keyboard, because I'm going to be giving it away to one of you guys. But I'm going to do a demo of all the functions and show you what it's got. Like if you look over here, it says MP3 input, which is actually it's got a auxiliary cable right here. It's an auxiliary cable that you could basically hook up an MP3 player. You could hook up your phone and play along to songs. You could, if you get an extension cable for it, you could hook up your iPad, your computer, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's nice to have. Over here you got your microphone input, which I'm using now. That's why I got and then I got this really shitty microphone hooked up to it that I'm using. That's I got from 5 and Below. It's like a headphone, you know, a computer style headphone with a headphone. See, the thing about this keyboard is it has a sleep mode. What just happened is the keyboard actually stopped. It shut itself off. It goes into battery save mode, and you got to flip it back on. So yeah, and it's got a headphone output, and it's really neat because it's got these pods. Let me demonstrate the thing. Right, I took it to a couple open mics to jam out a little bit, and it was really fun to mess with. It's a fun little keyboard. You got all these sensors right here. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sensors that you could assign different things to. Like it's got 2 drum kits. The first drum kit was that tube sound, and this is just like a regular drum kit. You know, you got clap, kick, crashes, and this green button right here on the front, it's the mode button. You hit the green button, and this is it's DS1, it says, which is it's a demonstration song. It's got a few demonstration songs on it, which is like, I don't know, what's that? Art that you could just like, and then there's other songs in there. Let me go through the songs. This is this 2. You trigger the parts with these motion sensors. That's Flight of the Bumblebee. Flight of the Bumblebee. That was song number 2, and then if you go through, we got song 3. Then you got rhythms. These are actual rhythms. You just go through them. Rhythm 1. The keyboard. Wait. Rhythms. Rhythm. That's a cool rhythm. And you can change the sounds. What other rhythms we got? We got rhythm 5. Rhythm 4. Yeah, so what else you got? There's a record mode, which is cool. It kind of counts you in, and you record something. And when you go into play mode, you go. And you can change the instruments. Piano, organ, guitar, and this is the trumpet, violin, strings, 2. Yeah, just to give you an idea, there's like a little phrase recorder that you can record phrases and play them on those things. And you can go through the sounds. Like it starts with the drums. Wait. Sample. It's called the sample sound. It's actually pretty cool. I say it's one of the better sounds in this thing. Piano. It's got a little polyphony, which is cool. The thing about this thing is, the keys are really, really stiff. It's like that almost click. They click. when you hit them, I think they were designed to be beat the crap out of by some kid. It's really, really firm. Organ. Guitar. Very lo-fi sounding guitar. Very, very lo-fi. The trumpet. I mean, the sounds aren't really anything special. Violin. Strings. You got tube. This is a tube sound that's kind of like the trademark sound of the Blue Man Group. I've never seen the Blue Man Group play, but I hear they put on a really good show. I wonder if they're still performing. Does anybody out there know if they're still performing? If they're still performing, I'd like to go see their show. Maybe they're like a Vegas act or something. I don't think they're playing around here. But that tube bass really sounds really freaking cool. It's like the best sound in this thing. Bass drum. Sounds like a disco drum up here. Sounds like a hit down here. Actually, when you hit a chord, it's like hard. Really freaking powerful hit. Fucking distort your shit. Distorts like a motherfucker. I think I gotta compress the audio on this damn thing because that shit is clipping like a mother. I mean, after the fact. I mean, in post-production, I'll see if I can compress it so it doesn't blow up your speakers. This is a sample sound. This is another good sound. It doesn't have many sounds. It only has like about 10 sounds in this damn thing, but this sample sound is like... It's like a hit and a drum mixed together. Piano. That's pretty much it. You know, the standout sound is that tube sound and that sample sound I like a lot. But it is a toy keyboard. It would be really cool for somebody, if you're a circuit bender, you know, if you're a circuit bender, it's like, you know, seems like you got a lot to work with here. These are all switches. You could do all kinds of crazy shit. The microphone I'm using is this really cheap. I got it at Five and Below. It's like a cheap computer headphone / microphone. It's really cheap, and I'm running into the microphone input right in the keyboard. So this is what the actual mic sounds like in the keyboard. It's pretty lo-fi. You know, this is my Burger King. Can I help you? Microphone. Burger King. Can I help you? Do you want some fries with that shake? Yeah, man. All right, now, how are we going to give this thing away? At first, I was like, you know, I just want to give it away. And I wanted to do it USA only, just because it's not worth shipping overseas. So I was gonna do USA only, and then I was like, that's not fair for somebody maybe in Australia that really wants it. I guess I don't know. Well, the rules are you have to be subscribed. You're subscribed to my channel. I have a small channel, so I'm not gonna do it really complicated. The 19th person to send me the message, Blue Man Group. 19th person gets this vintage keyboard. Vintage collectible keyboard. It's currently valued at 50,000 Colombian pesos. Just kind of scratched up. It's a little beat up. It's not like in perfect condition. It's actually, it's got some stains and scratches. This was actually like some thrift store thing. I saw it in the thrift store. I was like, oh wow, cool little keyboard, and I got it, and I messed around with it for a little bit. I threw it in the garage, and there it stayed for a couple years. So now I'm trying to make some space. I'm trying to get some feng shui back. My feng shui. This is the first one. I got a whole bunch of other little keyboards that I want to give away. Get them in the hands of some musicians that's actually they're gonna fuck around with it and do something with it. If it was in the hands of a good circuit bender, because hey, you got these switches, bro. These switches up in this thing, they're pretty freaking badass. You could assign a whole bunch of different stuff there if you're a circuit bender. You could like put distortions and overdrives and different effects and circuit bends and assign them to these things. Yeah, I'm gonna make this open to everybody. I just want whoever wins it just has to pay me the shipping. Some of you out there don't like though that I'm saying ninjas. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys are offended by it or something like that. But it's just a word that I use, man. I don't know. Maybe I should change it up. You know what I'm gonna say? From now on I'm gonna say, yo, what's up, brethren? Hey, brethren. I got that from the Jamaican guys I used to work with. I used to work at a place. There's a lot of Jamaican guys, and that's like the Jamaican greeting. Hey, brethren. What's that thing you got there? Keyboard went into sleep mode. You see that? You heard that? It went click, sleep, fell asleep. So yeah, that's actually a good thing. It saves your batteries. And I got 4 brand new energizers in there. And one thing about the keyboard that I want to let you know is the volume pot right here. When you mess with the volume pot, it's scratchy. Just to give you the heads up, it's a scratchy volume pot. I mean, if you spray it with some of that tuner cleaner, that should get rid of the scratchiness. It takes an adapter, a 7.5 volt DC adapter, so you could hook it up to an adapter if you have one of those adapters. I usually have I have a universal adapter that I always have. Alright, brethren, be good. Talk to you later.